This is BD Daily Tech News Podcast, your daily briefing on tech and innovation. It's 2026, February 16th, and we've got three stories. AMD making a big AI data center play in India, the Pentagon possibly breaking up with Anthropic, and Apple setting a March 4 launch date.
So it's chips, spies, and shiny gadgets. Basically the three food groups of modern life. I'm ready to learn and also emotionally recover from my last laptop purchase.
Keep it practical today. What changed, the simple tech version, and what you can do about it, whether you're a developer, a manager, or just trying not to overpay for hardware.
My personal tech strategy is wait until something breaks, then panic buy at 2 a.m. Please replace that with literally anything better.
Story 1. AMD is partnering with Tata Consultancy Services to deploy AMD's latest AI data center technology in India, explicitly positioning it as a challenge to Nvidia in a fast-growing market.
We would also like a slice of the money-printing GPU cake, please. Is this like Coke partnering with a huge restaurant chain to bully Pepsi?
Pretty close. The simple version, AI data centers run on specialized chips, GPUs, and the winning platform is the one that's easiest to buy, deploy, and keep fed with software tools. Nvidia has been the default. AMD wants, we're a safe, scalable alternative to be true in real deployments, not just benchmarks.
Benchmarks are like dating profiles. Everyone is 6'2" and likes hiking. Then you meet them and they can't open a PDF.
Exactly. Deployment is about drivers, frameworks, scheduling, power, cooling, and support contracts. Partnering with Tata matters because large integrators reduce friction. They sell a packaged path from "we want AI" to "it's running in production."
So Tata is like the friend who actually helps you move. Nvidia is the guy who says, I'm busy that day, and AMD is showing up with a truck like, need boxes?
Why it matters to normal people, competition can eventually affect cloud pricing and availability. If more AI workloads can run well on AMD, buyers get leverage, less vendor lock-in, more negotiating power, and potentially fewer, sorry, no GPUs until next quarter moments.
And for developers, does this mean I might have to learn a whole new spellbook? Because I already barely understand CUDA. I treat it like a microwave. I press buttons until it stops screaming.
Actionable takeaway. Build portability into your stack. Use mainstream frameworks, containerize training jobs, and track which libraries hard depend on NVIDIA-specific features. Even if you never touch low-level GPU code, your ops team will care about, can we run this on different accelerators without a rewrite?
So, like relationship advice, don't move in with someone who only works with their specific brand of charger.
Story 2. A report says the Pentagon is close to cutting ties with Anthropic and may label the company an AI supply chain risk, reportedly due to frustration with restrictions on how the Pentagon can use the technology.
Nothing says healthy partnership like we might label you a risk. That's not a performance review. That's a breakup text with a PowerPoint attached.
Simple tech version? Frontier AI models come with usage policies, guardrails. Governments often want broad latitude, including sensitive contexts. AI labs often restrict certain uses to reduce harm and liability. That mismatch becomes a procurement problem, not just a technical one.
So the Pentagon is like, we need the sports car to go everywhere. And the AI company is like, cool, but we installed a speed limiter and it won't start near a cliff.
Why it matters for everyday users and builders. These conflicts shape which models get adopted at scale, where the money flows, and what enterprise-ready means. If government buyers demand fewer restrictions, some vendors will comply and others will exit, changing the competitive landscape.
Also, it's a reminder that AI supply chain isn't just chips. It's the model provider, the rules, the updates, the off switch, and whether your tool suddenly says, actually, I'm not allowed to help with that.
Actionable takeaway. If your organization depends on third-party AI, plan for policy volatility. Have a fallback model, keep prompts and evaluation datasets portable, and document what tasks are must not fail if a provider changes terms or access.
Okay, cleanse the palate. Apple says there's a product launch on March 4. My wallet just tried to crawl under the couch cushions.
Right. Story 3. Apple announced a March 4, 2026 product launch, signaling several new devices are likely coming in the following weeks. Commonly, Mac updates and related hardware refreshes.
Simple version of the tech. Apple is about to release a new rectangle with a faster rectangle inside it, and we will all pretend we can feel the difference in our souls.
The real tech behind it is Apple's chip cadence and platform optimization. When Apple refreshes Macs, it can shift performance per watt, battery life, and on-device AI capabilities. Plus, it affects pricing on last-gen models.
So the best feature might be the old one is suddenly cheaper. That's my love language. Discount.
Exactly. Actionable takeaway? If you're considering a Mac purchase, set a decision window around 2026 March 4th. Either you buy the new model for longevity, or you buy the outgoing model after the refresh for value. The worst time is often right before an announced event.
So you're saying my 2 a.m. panic buy strategy is not optimal. Devastating. I will schedule my panic for after the keynote, like an adult.
Quick recap. AMD and Tata are trying to make AMD a real alternative in India's AI data center build-out. The Pentagon Anthropic situation highlights how AI policy restrictions can become a supply chain and procurement issue. And Apple's March 4, 2026 launch date is your signal to time upgrades intelligently.
And the hidden theme is portability. Portability for GPUs, portability for AI vendors, and portability for your money leaving your bank account.
If this helped, like and subscribe. Comment with one practical move you'll make this week. Audit your AI stack for vendor lock-in, draft a fallback model plan, or set a calendar reminder for 2026 March 4th before you upgrade.
Also comment if your laptop fan sounds like it's training a model in there. We'll start a support group. See you tomorrow on BD Daily Tech News Podcast.